Hey, 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 what is up, YouTube? It is Trader to the Living here. Let me just check my levels real quick. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do a little hang here and take a look at the Behringer BM-13 Booger clone, or whatever you want to call it. It is the remake from Behringer of the Phaser from Moog's old Boogerfoogers. So hang on, I just want to get some levels better here. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm going to use for this example for the pedal. It is a mono output, input-output on the Behringer pedal on the BM-13. So I'm using a mono synth. I broke out. I'm going to use the Bass Station today. This is the Novation Bass Station with the remake of reface of the Swifty graphics. I haven't really used this much on camera or anything, so I thought it'd be a good example because it's mono, and let's see what this thing sounds like with some synthesizers. So this is going to be the first example. I think I'm going to do another stream, maybe with another synth, maybe a little bit of bass guitar, as I do some of these. Now, this isn't a review, this isn't a demo, this is just kind of showcasing. Maybe it's a little bit of a demo, but not like your typical YouTube, gear tuber thing. These are, this is not sent to me by any companies. None of this stuff is sent to me. I pay for all this stuff. These are blue collar demos. So, by the working class. So this is for that guy, that gal, that whatever you want to call yourself, that just is interested, maybe looking at these this pedal, and I'm just gonna do a little walkthrough with it and showcase some of what it does. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get into it. All right, so with the Bass Station here. Alright, that is raw. So let's see here. That's just raw from the Bass Station. So what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and turn her on. Bring up the drive. Let's bring out the output. Ooh, okay, I'm going to have to watch my levels here because things will get hot with this Bass Station. So let's see. The drive on this thing is lovely. That's the first thing I want to point out. I could use it just for the drive alone. It's pretty amazing. So let's get let's see. I'm just gonna get a little arpeggio going real quick. Let's do this. Get a little something going. Oh, just get a little something playing here. Let's just mess with the pedal a little bit. Let's see. So like I said, I like the drive. Right now we're on 6 stage. Let's go ahead and bring up the sweep. Resonance. Just gonna kind of mess with the settings, guys, and show a little bit of it. I don't really like this. I don't really like that arpeggio. We'll just LFO amount. drive up, because it will clip you real quick with this analog synth and the phaser. So the drive is just lovely on it, I will say that. Now, I want to specify, I've never used the real original phaser, so I can't make a comparison in that way. I'm sure there's some videos out there. I think Starsky or someone, one of the bigger YouTubers, I think, had a video with that. But I'm just going to showcase this one and what it does. And I am a fan of phasers, and I have a few others in my arsenal. And I do like this one a lot. I was hoping, I didn't realize that it was a mono pedal. I thought it was stereo. Not a huge deal, not a deal breaker, because I do have a lot of mono synths, but just in case you're wondering, yeah, you'd have to, it's not no stereo in and out, so let's listen. Hey, what's up, Simon? Fat Dad, good to see you, thanks for joining in. Sounds wicked, right on, man. Cool. Yeah, I've been meaning to show this thing for a while. I told some people a while back when I got it I'd just do a little walkthrough demo of it. So let's see what it's capable of. Like I said, with that drive, it gets real nasty real quick. Let's take it up to 12 stage. And just for context, let's this is dry. That's the synth with, gotta bring the volume up so you can hear. That's the synth with, let's go to a different sound there. Something straightforward like that. Let's go to let's see. Bass Station sounds pretty good by itself. We'll turn the effects off on it. But turn this guy on. Turn it way down first because it'll jump up. Really kind of brings it alive. Let's go to higher. Get all kinds of crazy. Drive down. Like I said, that drive is crazy. That's worth it alone. Let's go to a different. So it's right, raw, and then for context, turn the pedal off. I'll just go to some other sound here. Yeah, let's do something weird like that. What the hell? Let's go see what we can find here. Let's find it. Let's just do something basic. So go. Let's see. Right, just something real basic, and then see how we can really. It's pretty simple pedal, nothing fancy. The drive is my favorite part. So yeah, kind of cool. To me, the drive is the best thing about this thing. It's got really nice warp drive. Anything you put through it, just get a better sound. So, like this without drive, well, it doesn't do any sound then. Take it off though. So that's the synth by itself. You can't even barely hear it, huh? And that's the regular sound, and I gotta turn it way down to turn this on. Quite a difference. Hey, what's up, If Dots? Doing a little look at this Behringer Phaser pedal. Let's do like night and day. Mellow wobbly. The drive is lovely in the sun. Yeah, I like the look of the Swifty. I ended up grabbing it. I never really jumped on the Bass Station, but I saw this one, I liked it, and yeah, decided to go for it. I like it a lot. Maybe I'll do sometime just a thing making a patch and doing some stuff on this, because it's wild. It gets nasty. Sweep the leg, Johnny, sweep the leg. Again, nothing. To it on. Way too hot, sorry there. Bring that down, bring these all the way. Take that down an octave maybe. What's up, George G's? Welcome in, sir. That's the synth without the pedal. You can hear the huge difference in the drive. And I've got it sitting at about 12 o'clock in the mixer. It's like it'd be pretty good normal volume I'd play at, but then you kick this thing on. I love phase with bass. Phaser's probably like my favorite. Phase is probably my favorite effect besides like delay and reverb of your basic effects. Yeah, I think overall, I think it sounds pretty damn good, especially the drive. For the price, it's not a bad phaser. Again, I can't compare it directly with the original, and I'm not trying to say it's as good as the original, but for just an inexpensive, decent phaser pedal with a great drive, and it's got the LFO on it. It's nice, and it's got some other options I'm gonna explore maybe in another video with some routing things you can do. But yeah. It's actually pretty dope. I'm thinking about getting maybe one or two of these others of the other line that's come out. I understand there's been some issues and problems with a couple of them, but yeah, I don't see like dropping the money on like some of the ones that there's some that I really would like the original delay, but I'm just not going to pay that kind of money nowadays for it. But just to explore with these, they're I can't say anything bad about this pedal. Even the cheaper plastic fake wood. Well, I don't know if they're even. I think they are fake wood. Maybe they might be real wood. I don't know. Anyhow, the quality, it's not as good. I do have, just for context, let me show. All right, just for context, I'll show the courtesy of our good friends Noir. I do have the Mogafroger, the original, the only real Mogafroger I have, the ring modulator. So you can see the difference in kind of size and the wood, the coloring. This thing's very sturdy, very, very sturdy. This one, I'm not going to say it's cheap. I mean, it's just not, it doesn't feel quite as really solid and serious of a build as these. But, I mean, for the price and the time and what it is, I mean, I don't expect it to. So, just for context there. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Bring this back up. Just let this jam a little bit and we'll mess around with some settings. Get some really nasty. It's not George, it's not the Aphex edition. That was another one. This is the Swifty graphics one they came out with. It does have all the features, and I'm going to do a video, maybe I'll do a live one day just on the bass station with that Aphex Twin feature where you can add a different thing per key, because you can do some really crazy stuff with the arpeggiator and stuff on that. But yeah, this is the Swifty graphics edition. I liked it, so I swooped on it. Got this last summer, I think. I actually watched like the Alex Ball video. He did a great video on like Novation, and was talking about the evolution from the cat and everything on, and I ended up just saw that this one come out and I liked the look of it, and so I grabbed it just because it's like, why not? Let's see. Major difference between. So yeah, just for that's it without it. That's it raw. Which the bass station still sounds good raw. It's a nice analog. It's a nasty sounding synth. I like it. But you gotta turn it way down to kick this on. Kick on the pedal. The drive on this thing's sick. I'm not one to like. Sorry, I'm not one to really overuse phaser. I like to be very subtle on like some bass, or I even use it on. I use it on hi-hats sometimes, just real light phasing, and I like it on bass. Those are the two main things, and obviously synths, you know. It certainly sounds warm, yes. Your ears like it. Nice. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Appreciate everybody hanging out, just taking a look at it. I'm going to do a few of these lives where I just kind of check out some pedals and just kind of check it out and see, you know, show not full-on demos, but just showcase kind of like some uses, what it does. And you know, I've got quite a few different pedals. I would and some pieces of gear. We'll do some synths and some samplers and stuff just occasionally. Just this new on the desk series. That's what I think this is going to be today. On the desk with Trader to the Living, we have the Behringer BM-13 Phaser. So yeah, not a bad phaser. Let me let's switch that sound up, because that sounded kind of. Bring that drop. Let's turn that down. Again, no effect. And then with the phaser, kind of like it in 6-stage sometimes, to be honest. Just a little bit of LFO on there. Just adds some nice little warmth and some sauce to it, you know. The drive, though, I would use this thing. And I plan to use it just the drive for certain things. Sounds great. I'll do one with my. Oops, sorry, getting loud again. I'll do one with the bass guitar plugged in through it. It sounds really nice with that drive. Like when you turn it off and on, the difference between, like you can hear it here. It's a big difference. Last setting on LFO mount is Kill Bill. I like to keep it kind of low. Let's jump to it. Kind of like the 6-stage a lot, but they both have totally different character. But that drive, man, That drive is just lovely. And again, raw. You can hear just. And with it. Guys, we had some other people join in. Cheers, Simon. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Excellent track yesterday, bud. Shut down the whole popcorn night with your jam, dude. Literally. Appreciate you dropping by. Fat Dad SG. You guys don't know Simon? Go check out his channel. Does amazing music. See who else jumped in. Aaron, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for cruising by. Banana Rider, what up, man? Bass Station colorway is so dope. I love it, dude. That's kind of what sold me on it. I dig it. I dig it. The Albanian Syndicate, what's up, man? Thanks for dropping in. Davey, what's up? How you doing, Davey? Good to see you. Yeah, man, just was taking a look at, this phaser, and I figured I'd use a mono synth because it's a mono I almost said pedal. Obviously, if you don't know, I think most everyone does, it's a recreation or a clone, whatever you want to call it, of the original Moog phaser from the Moger line of pedals, the BM-13. And I was just giving a little test run. Thought I'd run a mono synth through it just because, yeah, why not? Phasers are fun, folks. They sure are. Let's go to a different sound. That's right, Aaron. The drive is definitely my favorite feature. Let's turn it way down and turn the drive all the way up. Let's turn the LFO down. Let's just listen to the drive. Might not be the best patch to try it on. Let's listen to it on that one. Yeah, this without the drive. Gives it some huevos. Really enjoyed your video that you posted yesterday, Hero, of your new. Everybody go check out This World Needs a Hero. Has a new music video he put out. That dope song, great video, really cool, really cool stuff. Bass Station gives me like Escape from New York vibes sometimes. Mild head wound, what up? Thanks, man. I thought so. You know, it seemed like the perfect mono synth for mono phaser, little bass. Thanks, man. That was my thought. I was going through the studio thinking what I was going to use, and I was like, you know what? The Bass Station too. Crazy Wabbit, welcome, sir. Good to see you. In fact, let's use some of the abilities on the synth to enhance the pedal, like the distortion. drive is the sauce on this thing. pretty cool. I kind of like it, guys. I kind of like it. I don't know, again, how it compares with an original. But it sounds pretty good. The drive sounds good. Compared to some of my other phasers. Maybe I'll do a shootout with the couple other phasers I have and see how it compares. But I kind of like it. I like the controls and the different settings you can get with everything. It's just it's cool. No regrets. It makes me kind of want to try some of the others now. Yeah, we'll just run through a couple more things and then jump in the chat, and then I'm probably gonna be heading out, go get some lunch. I gotta go take one of the littles in for a haircut. Kind of like that one. Let's try that without it. Oops. I do really think that take this down a little. I really do think that the base station is just as relevant in 2026 as all those years ago that it came out. The Bass Station 2, for just a monosynth, for price wise, if you're looking just to have like one monosynth analog in your setup, it's a beast, and I think it's badass. I don't need a lot of monosynths. I usually use my grandmother for those duties, meaning my Moog grandmother, not my actual grandmother. They've both passed away. Rest in peace to Vonda and Gisela. But just for having in a different setup, because I have the grandmothers over there with my Muse and my Quantum, and I kind of have that broken to a separate thing. But I really just I have mad respect for this synthesizer. It's one of those instruments that it's not like tomorrow something's gonna drop, and maybe they'll come out with the Bass Station 3. I don't know, but it's never not gonna be relevant. You're always gonna be able to, I think, get a good sound, be able to make a sound doesn't sound dated or isn't useful. That's just my opinion, guys. But I honestly believe that. Let's do a little. Let's go like. Jump in the chat. Looks like we got you guys talking here. Take this. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, Hero, you got it, man. I really did. Really dug that video, dude. Same with the Behringer spring reverb. It's all in the drive. You know, I was looking at that mild headroom. I haven't seen much of that spring reverb. As far as people using it in demos, I wouldn't mind checking that out. I used to have a big old Mutron phaser with the wired and power supply. Sold it, but I remember it sounding amazing. Nice, dude. Should have held on to that. Those are dope. I think they're worth some money now too. But yeah, I'd love to use one of those. I had a friend of mine that was a guitar player, had one for a while. I never played it, but I used to hear him jam. It sounded really good. Nicarino, Sneakerino, what up, man? Hello, everybody. I just finished messing around with my sub 37. I always find myself playing in C minor. yeah. I kind of get stuck in certain scales myself at times when I'm just playing on the sub 37. Seems awesome. I would love to have one of those. Let's see, Mr. Wabbit. Sub. Question. I'm considering selling my Digitac and Digitone, both MK1 for Syntakt. Good idea. You know, Wabbit, that's a personal decision you're going to have to make. I mean, they're both such different kind of animals, especially the Digitone. I mean, you obviously know the Digitac is a sampler. The FM on the Digitone one, if I was going to keep one of the two, I would keep the Digitone one. That's just me personally. I do love the Syntakt more than both of them at this point. So I can't say like anything against it, but that's something you're going to have to, it's hard to say if you're not using them and they're not bringing you anything to the table and you just feel like you'd get more out of the Syntakt, then I don't think it would be a bad thing. Because I mean, honestly, with the Digitac 2 and the Mark II Digitone both out, it's not like you can't just go back and snag a used one later cheap of either of those, I'm sure. I think they're both in the like 400 range now, used. So maybe 5 for, I don't know. I know the Digitone was going, I think I've seen those for like 354, but I haven't looked in a minute. Yeah, man, I think I will say about the Syntakt, I think that it's the most approachable of them all in the fact of the way it's just really easy to get something started and get going on the Syntakt and just come up with something, and just hence it, to me, it's a lot of times more fun, which for you might be something that you would enjoy. I hesitate to tell anybody to sell anything or whatnot, or give advice on that, but if you're not using them and you think that you'd get more use out of them, why not? Because it's not like you're getting rid of something that you can't just grab again down the road. I mean, I've had 3 Electron Digitac. The first one, I've talked about this before. So and I should, if I would have waited till now, I could have saved money on each one. So yeah, man, that's a decision you're gonna have to make. I do love the Syntakt. I think it's a lot of fun. It's got a great analog synthesis monosynth engine in there. So yeah, man, hopefully that helped. I'm not always the best to give direct advice because everybody's got such a different work style, workflow, and needs and stuff. Let's see. Boom. Feels like Syntakt can do both Diggy in one box. In some ways, but you can't sample on it. That's the only thing. You can't add your own samples. That's one limitation. They had to give it some limitation, right? That's the only thing. So if you have to use the built-in synthesis engines to make your own sounds, but there's a lot of stuff in there to tweak and a lot going on. They've added a lot with the Euclidean sequencers and all the different. I'll do another video maybe tonight when I was probably going to stream with something else tonight or tomorrow morning. I'll put the Syntakt back on the desk and show some of the engines and stuff. Not that you can't find like really in-depth tutorials on it, but last night I kind of was just you know, going through the surface level because I was just testing out this setup with the new camera and stuff. So let's see. Top down looking I missed that one too. Thanks Wabbit. Top down looks good, huh? Yeah, I was pretty impressed with it. I was like, wow, this is the clearest any video I've ever made looks. So getting all professional around here. Not really. So let's bring that back up. I agree with Conductive that Digitone's a keeper. I think down the road the Digitone will be the more rare, just an opinion. I think it's just more special than the original Digitact. For me, if I was going to part with, I'm in the same boat, Rabbit, where I have Digitact, Digitone, the first ones, and I've thought about, you know, upgrading or getting rid of them, but if I was to do that, I think I'm gonna keep them both, because I said I'd never sell that third Digitact, but the Digitone would be the one I definitely would keep. But that's just me. Let's see. Digitone is basically a synth with a great sequencer. Fact. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm just gonna jam a little bit more on this, and then probably call it. It's 1 o'clock here. Go get some lunch and haircuts and some Saturday errands. Let's see here. All right, guys. Gonna be wrapping it up here in a minute. I appreciate you all hanging out. Yeah, the Behringer BM-13, not a bad little bargain of a phaser if you're looking for a cool phaser, a little accompaniment to add some sauce to your groove boxes, instruments, synthesizers. It's not a bad one. The drive alone is worth it. So let's see, jump back in the chat real quick. Dicky Tunes Keeper was looking at a new Boss poly shifter. Not for me, but who knows? Single out though. Yeah. I try and most of the pedals I buy now here, I try and do stereo, but poly shifter, huh? I've never used one of those. Sounds cool. I like phase shifters. I've got a few rack unit effects processors that have I don't know if it's the kind of the same thing as a phase shifter type thing, but it sounds cool. Dicky Tones basically sent with, yeah, with that. I've never owned a Bass Station 2, but seriously thinking about buying a used one. How's the square wave on it? To me, it sounds great. Let's give a listen there. I'm gonna turn. I'll turn. Let's just go to just a blank patch. We'll go to an init patch. I'll let you hear it there, Nicarino. All right, let's. We'll turn up. Turn oscillator 2 down. Okay, that's oscillator 1. We'll go to the square wave. Wait. There we go. Oh, because we're on 2. Whoops. Okay. That's oscillator. That's the raw square wave. I actually like it a lot. It sounds a little bit different from my grandmother one too. So we'll turn the resonance down. That's just the raw square. Filter all the way open. Yeah, so we'll go to, why am I on that one? We'll go to, that's all the raw waves. You got sine and triangle and square. Both oscillators on square. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I had the my bad. I had the pedal on there. So you were hearing the pedal. Ooh. Ooh, turn it down just a little. There's just the raw one. Yeah, I really like it. I think picking up a used one of these for whatever, a few $100. If you're in the market for a monosynth, nice analog monosynth, you can save your presets. You got a nice distortion on there. You got a ring modulator. You got noise. You got a sub oscillator. You got a nice, decent, regular. It's pretty straightforward, you got your LFOs, basic subtractive synthesis and all that. But it's actually dope because you also have, they made the upgrade to the, and I'll show this. I'm not going to go into it right now because that'll keep me on here for another 2 hours. But it's got the Aphex Twin update, that the Aphex Twin where you can assign a different sound to every key. And then just get nuts, just get absolutely crazy with the arpeggiator. I will do a live stream showing that off here soon. I'm going to use this for a few more things to demonstrate some other pedals and some stuff because I think it's a good one to use, especially for this. But Yeah, it's very with that last update they did. It does some really cool, dope stuff that no other synthesizer I own can do. Um, so yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about it, especially because you can grab it like so cheap. So if you do want a mono synth, it's just a ton of fun to play too. Sounds good. Let's go back to some. Yeah, it's just a like I said, for such an old, for well, I don't even know how long this thing came out ago. 12 years ago, a long time ago. I forget, but I never got it. I always thought about it. It's got this. You can go between the what was it, the type of the filters and stuff. For the filter, you got acid or normal. So you can go what is it, low pass, band pass, high pass. Yeah, it's cool. I'll do another separate thing on the base station because there's a lot to unpack there, but it's dope. It's dope. I would never say anybody who bought one. It's it's. I don't think that you can go wrong if you're looking for an analog mono synth that does crazy stuff and can get really wild and crazy sounding. I'd honestly rather. I'm not gonna put down any of the new ones that have come out. There's like the Messenger from Moog. There's what else? There was something else that came out recently. Some other new mono synths. I thought about those. I would rather have the base station, and that has a lot to do with the capabilities of that update, the FX Twin update and stuff, which I'll show because you can do some wild cool stuff. And I have some newer tracks that feature some of that I'm going to be putting out within this year. So yeah, look forward to that. Jump back in here. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, George knows. George got one. George knows what's up. For steel, 125. Of course you did, George. That's a hell of a deal. Used mint from a pawn shop. It's going out of business. Great. Yeah. Sometimes you can find really good deals at pawn shops. No doubt. No doubt at all. George is not wrong. I've gotten some great deals through the years. Little harder nowadays, depending on the gear. But yeah, George is the man. If you need someone to find you something, like I know he's on the lookout for a Syntact for Wabbit. I saw that earlier. But yeah, you gonna get one? Yeah, Nicorino, you can't go wrong, dude. Can't go wrong if you're looking for, like I said, just a good bread and butter analog mono synth. I can't say anything bad about it. And it's got those dope updates, which are cool. It is awesome, dude. I haven't even unpacked everything it does. I'll get into it. I'll show it. I've messed around with it a bit. I did a couple recordings with it, and I started. There's a new one that I'm doing. That now I fucked all the settings up. But I can go back and rebuild that patch. I didn't save that patch. I was doing something with before I got on here with this, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to show this pedal because I told some people that I would show the pedal, and I never did, and I like to be a man of my word. But yeah, guys, I appreciate again you guys all hanging out. It's kind of cool that this new angle I'll probably be jumping on more often, just kind of showing some stuff. I've got the Lost and Found I want to do. I've got the echolocator. There's a thing I'd like to do some stuff with microcosm in the chroma console, the Mood MK2 versus MK1. There's a lot of things I'd like to do with the pedals. I like pedals, and I like hooking pedals up to different things. But yeah, you guys, thank you for kicking it. I'm gonna jump off here. It can get wild. George knows, man. Hell yeah, dude. George can't go wrong. If you're looking for a decent phaser, remember it is just mono, but it works great on bass. I think it sounded killer. Hopefully it came across through the audio here. It sounds really good to me with this bass station. But right on, guys. I hope you all have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Again, I appreciate you hanging out, and look forward to see you on the next one. I might pop on again tonight with either the Syntact or something else. We'll see how the evening goes. If not, maybe tomorrow morning. I'll get on once more this weekend though. Do something else with this. I'm enjoying this this top down view. It's kind of cool to be able to talk about something and like have people be able to see it clearly, because that's always been a problem when I've tried to do any kind of showing anything. But yeah, you guys take care. Remember, be good to yourselves, be good to others, and it's fucked out there. So, you know, try and treat people right, and PMA, positive mental attitude, all day, every day. All right, guys. Peace.